final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes is so competitive. He says it started while I was young. I had two brothers, and we always wanted to be better than each other. We just competed. As a kid, I just wanted to beat other people, no matter what it was. Kevin, whether it was foot races or basketball, he's still getting after it. Back to you.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, D.A.? Thank you. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby, and it's Barnes in at the 1. And for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And here is Garland. Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert. 5 on the clock. Off on the layup. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
It kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Now, here's Anunoby. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Garland, the pass to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Here's Anunoby after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Such a wide open look.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Garland with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. To the paint. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And it's good for 2.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Over in the corner, Allen. The 10-footer. Siakam pulls it in. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 4. Siakam outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
First one falls for him. I'll tell you, Steve, it has been fierce down the stretch. Man alive, some of the playoff seedings could come down to the very last game of the season.
Kevin, this is an exciting time of the year. I love it, especially on nights when the competing teams are going head-to-head.
Siakam hits them both.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley trying to free himself up, and the layup's good off the glass.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Just 2 to shoot. The pass to LeVert. Now Mitchell. Dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Inside, here's Trent. Mobley with the block. It's LeVert with the drive. Allen's shot is off. Raptors trail by 6. Siakam, the bounce pass. Barnes passes to Siakam. Stolen by Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's able to get it back.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Throw good, Siakam.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
Now, here's Achua. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Barnes, guarded by Garland. And again, Toronto no luck.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Shot's good by Mitchell.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Trent. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Barnes outside. Passes it to Achua. Schroeder against Mitchell. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Barnes against Garland. Pass to LeVert. Mobley against Siakam. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for OG Anunoby. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Allen outside. Mitchell outside. Over Porter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Porter kicks to Achua. And there's the pass to Schroeder. He feeds it to Pirtle. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, a strong awareness from Porter. Saw the clock winding down and knew he could get his team a bucket.
Pass to LeVert. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter steal, but not who you want to leave open.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their careers.
And he knocks down the first one. For the Cavaliers, George Niang, he's checked in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Will Barton comes in for Scotty Barnes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Raptors trail by 5. Barton outside. Passes it to Pirtle. Porter looking it over. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Mobley. Over Porter, and the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Raptors. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Outside, Porter. The pass to Barton. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded by Garland. 6 to shoot. Garland against Schroeder. Here's Pirtle. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Inside, Niang. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Barton outside. Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. With the putback. The second effort. And he comes up with the deuce. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the razor sharp focus. Pirtle bouncing off contact and finishing well.
Garland against Schroeder. Fires it up. Bank shot. No good. Raptors trail by 3. Tipped away. It's stolen by Strus. To the middle. And stolen by Barton. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Boucher with the steal. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Passes to Strus. It's stolen by Schroeder. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Okoro, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Raul Neto subbed in for Garland. Barton outside. Back to Schroeder. Pirtle up top. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Neto, the pass to Okoro. Kicks it loose. And Cleveland with another turnover here. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Schroeder outside. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Shoots over Strus. That one a little long.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
"19 seconds left to play in the first. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Schroeder looking over the floor. Kicks it to Pirtle. There's the pass to Barton. Over Okoro. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Raptors trail by 3. So the Raptors 5 right now. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Pirtle is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Barnes in at the point. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Smitty OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
And Toronto making a change here. Achua's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Trent gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Mitchell against Trent. Mitchell passes to Allen. Pass to Neto. He kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Takes it inside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Trent outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Anunoby, no good. And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 3-point lead. Mitchell in the corner. Driving the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Here's Barnes. He's coming off a 22-point game against Detroit.
We also got to mention what he did on the defensive end. Racked up a number of steals, too.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Barnes outside. Back to Achua. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Raul Neto. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Garland surveying the D. The dish to Mobley. No good on the 3. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
To the paint, here's Mobley over Siakam. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
He hits the second from the line. Raptors trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Achua finds Anunoby. Now, here's Achua. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Barnes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And the first one at the line is good.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Siakam. Misses the baby hook. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Garland attacking. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Garland's got his second bucket of the game to go. Toronto's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Trent. And here is Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And the pass to Trent. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by Garland. Stolen. Now Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Now here's Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Achua.
And you're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Barnes against Garland. Mobley left side. Three-pointer, LeVert. Here's Allen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And here's LeVert. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta. Allen's shot is off. Passes it to Anunoby. Siakam with it. Barnes outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it out to Siakam. Drills the three-pointer. Siakam's got 6.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Pass to Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 9 points for Evan Mobley.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Now the pass to Trent. Down low. Here's Barnes. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Here's Barnes. Finished off the break. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Max Strus is checked in for Ty Jerome. A new group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle is checked in for Achua. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Anunoby. And it's Strus missing.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Here's Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Garland. Pass to Barnes. 7-foot shot. Mobley with the block.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Pass to Barnes. Pirtle against Allen. Pirtle dishes to Schroeder.
Drawing contact inside. Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Good from Schroeder.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And you know, Dennis Schroeder, from the moment he came into the league, showed tremendous confidence. He's never been the type to back down.
Garland against Schroeder. It's LeVert on the wing. Inside, here's Allen. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter in the corner. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Porter with it. He's got 5. Barnes finds Pirtle. Shoots over Strus. And again, Toronto no up. Cavaliers leading. LeVert the pass to Mobley. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Barnes. LeVert defending. Boucher. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
That one is off.
You know, from what I've heard, Chris Boucher has a great attitude about his game, and he's always looking for ways to improve.
Martin's checked in for the Raptors. Good on the second free throw. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Outside Garland. The pass to LeVert. Kicks it to Allen. Clock at 4. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Let's go. Porter with a block.
Otto Porter with the reach to get that one. He gobbled it up.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And Raul Neto subbed in for Garland. And the Raptors also making a change. Anunoby's checked in. Now here's Barton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Anunoby. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Here's Neto. He's guarded by Schroeder. Levert kicks to Okoro. A three ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Okoro's got himself on the board with three there.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Will Barton.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
So it's Toronto now. 8-point game. Schroeder outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Cleveland leading by 8. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Anunoby. The shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Okoro kicks to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Levert the pass to Niang. Over Pirtle. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. Passes it to Anunoby. Schroeder up top. 9 points last game. Here's Pirtle. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
It's Levert on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Anunoby. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. By the end of the first quarter, they ended up with a 9-point margin. In the second quarter, they continued to trade punches and won the exchange, finishing with a 6-point advantage at the break. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now here's Barnes. Here's the lob to the hoop. The dunk by Achua.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Barnes against Garland. Pass to LeVert. He kicks it to Mitchell. Mobley at the elbow. Over Siakam. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Barnes looking around. Yep, it counts. Barnes has got 10 points.
Smart play by Scotty, calling for a pick to disrupt the defense a little bit.
Outside Garland. Now the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And stolen by Barnes. Trent outside. Stolen by LeVert. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And stolen by Barnes. Achua in the corner. Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. Comes up empty from the left block. And stolen by Barnes. Mobley with the block. Got a piece of it. Siakam finds Trent. Now, here's Achua, guarded by Garland for the tie, and he sinks the layup. Achua's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Trent. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Barnes bounce pass. Just 5 on the clock. Achua kicks to Barnes. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Mitchell passes to LeVert. Mobley right side. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Achua kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. And he's going up for the alley-oop. for the lead, and he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 12.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Passes it to LeVert. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Trent passes to Purdy. Achua with it. Kicks it to Barnes. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Garland finds Allen. Now here's LeVert. Defended by Pirtle. Mobley the pass to LeVert. For 3, Mitchell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 5 assists in the game.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Now here's Barnes. 15 points in the game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jerome comes in for Karis LeVert. And Strus is subbed in for Garland. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Raptors. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. Feeds it to Mobley. And stolen by Barnes. The pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Strus. Anunoby, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Strus. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Now, here's Trent. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The first free throw is good for the Cavaliers. George Niang, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's a Okoro in for Mitchell. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the 2nd.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder. Strus passes to Allen. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. On the wing, Anunoby drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that 3-point shot.
Now, here's Strus. He's guarded by Schroeder. Okoro shot is off. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Anunoby makes it off the glass. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Strus passes to Jerome. Back to Strus. This one for 3. Allen, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Toronto leading by 4. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Strus. And the shot is long. For Cleveland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
The first one falls. Cavaliers making a switch here. Neto's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Boucher is checked in. Good on both. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. The lead is 2. Gooder passes to Siakam. Over Allen. The rebound by Niang. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Neto, covered by Barnes. Passes to Jerome. To the inside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Okoro's got 8 points.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Cavaliers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Switch. Here's Neto, covered by Barnes. Here's Jerome. Allen trying to break free. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Here's Schroeder. No good again that time.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Neto. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
And the first one at the line is good. Mitchell, he's checked in for Cleveland. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Toronto calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And so here's Toronto. Schroeder outside. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in.
Tremendous work inside by Dennis, using every inch of his frame to finish.
Mitchell against Schroeder. Neto, the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Schroeder. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Trent's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Both free throws good from Anunoby. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Okoro. Here's Niang. The pass to Allen. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Here's Boucher. The shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Siakam. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Garland attacking to halt the run.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
Now, here's Trent. Barnes passes to Boucher. And a wide open look for Siakam. Offline with his three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the wing on the left. Niang. Yes, that goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Toronto lead.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Barnes outside. Siakam, a good look. Off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Raptors lead by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the point guard. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Raptors with the lead. Trent passes to Achua. The kick out to Barnes. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Trent against LeVert to take the lead. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. And it's sent back by Allen. And he recovers it. Anunoby has the open look. Cans it from downtown. Anunoby's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Outside Garland. LeVert in the corner. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Mobley. He can't hit that time. Good D by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Offensive rebound. Achua kicks to Trent. Passes it to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
Pass to Allen. It's deflected. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Max Strus is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Toronto also making a switch. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Barnes against Garland. Anunoby passes to Achua. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Garland with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And here are the Raptors now. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Garland against Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Barnes hits them both. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. And there's the pass to Strus. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Mobley dishes to Allen. Pass to LeVert. Now Allen, defended by Poeltl. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
He makes one of two that time. Raptors leading by 6. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Trent, defended by Strus. Pulls up. Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Here's Barnes. The Cavaliers making the shot. And it's Trent in the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Garland against Barnes. Strus in the corner for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Damian Jones is checked in for Allen. Toronto leading by 8. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. And here is Barnes, guarded by Garland. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. There's the pass to LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. LeVert hits both of them. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Anunoby. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Raptors lead by 9.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeVert in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. Barnes kicks to Trent. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Trent. Now, here's Anunoby. And again, unable to change momentum here. Outside Garland. Deflects the pass. Pirtle with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Toronto making a change here. Siakam's checked in. On defense, Cleveland. Looking to get back on track here. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Some real toughness from Pirtle inside. Taking this shot right into the coverage.
He's off on the first.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Siakam outside. Over Mobley. And the Raptors miss again.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
The Raptors shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Barnes passes to Trent. Back to Barnes. Toronto working the ball around now. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
And stolen by Mobley. And LeVert, here we go. A miss that time would have put him up. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
LeVert the pass to Strus. Wade kicks to Strus. 5 on the clock. That gives them the lead. Strus has got his first points of the night.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Garland. Pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Trent. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Okoro's checked in for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua's checked in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Barnes. Trent passes to Achua. Mitchell against Trent. Passes it to Barnes. Yep, that one goes. Barnes has got 19 points.
Huge shot right there from Scotty. I love seeing him deliver in these situations.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Over Trent, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. Here's Okoro, and it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Anunoby. No good with the triple.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Garland attacking. Mobley right side. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now, here's Anunoby. Barnes can't get it to go. Here's Okoro. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Mitchell against Trent. LeVert the pass to Garland. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes finds Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. From the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. A new 14 for the Raptors. Oh, the lob to Trent. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Barnes against Garland. Barnes outside. Shot clock at 5. Out to the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Achua's got the lead back up to 9 now for Toronto. And the Cavaliers with possession. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes outside. And the pass to Trent. Back to Barnes. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.